Hey, what's going on, Geminis? Butch here. I'm going to do your September read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And with all that being said, let's get it. Here's what we have for Gemini. All right, Gemini. So the first thing that I see is I feel like there's already a connection that you have with this person, but I feel like, you know, I feel like it might have started off a little bit hot and heavy. You know, I feel like there was a lot of physical energy between the two of you. I feel like you had a really good time with this person. You felt really connected. I feel like it was really easy to open up to this person. You know, we got the Knight of Wands. Very fun energy, you know, and I feel like this was someone that I feel like you're really connected to. You're really connected to very quickly. And like I said, I feel like it burned hot in the beginning, but I feel like, you know, I do feel like there is some distance. You know, I feel like it's starting to feel like more like a friendship than a relationship at this point. You know, we have the Three of Cups. I just feel like it was burning really hot in the beginning. It was passionate. It was everything that you wanted. But for some reason, there has been some distance. You know, I feel like this is something that you've been thinking about, or you will be thinking about. You know, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, feeling like this person's pushing you away. Feeling like it almost like it's ran its course and you didn't even realize it. You know, looking at the negatives instead of the positives here. I mean, we have, you know, the Four of Wands, or Four of Swords. I feel like it's a lot of overthinking on your part, because I feel like it's almost like you're not getting any answer from this person. So it's almost like you have to kind of make up your own answers to the questions that you have. You know, I feel like now you know what you want. And that's what's confusing, is because now that you know what you want from this person, it's like, it almost feels like they're pushing you away. You know, you finally got to know this person, you finally got to a good place, and all of a sudden now it's just, there's this distance. Like I said, you know what you want. The hardest part sometimes is not knowing what we want, is getting to the point where we know what we want. And I know that sounds similar to the same thing, but it's not. You know, we can go on forever not knowing what we want, but then when we get it, knowing what we want comes very naturally, very easy. But that's what's confusing about this connection, is the fact that now that you know what you want from this person, now that you know it's something more, it feels like to them it's something less. It feels like you slip somehow into more of a friendship than a romantic connection. I mean, there's still that good energy that you have with this person. You know, I feel like that friendship is strong, and like I said, I feel like it's very easy to talk to this person about certain things, but there's this certain, you know, faux pas things that we can't talk about. It's like the important things we can't talk about when it comes to us as a couple. Now, from what I can see on that, on your person's side, is I don't feel like they're pushing you away. I mean, I actually feel the opposite. You know, they're not trying to push you away. You know, they don't want to walk away from this. They really don't want to go anywhere. But what they are doing is they are holding their ground, which is different than pushing. They're not pushing you away. They're keeping you at a distance, because I feel like what they want from you, they're not sure that you want that from them. And the last thing this person wants to do is go in all the way just to be shut down. I mean, they don't want to get hurt. I feel like they thought they knew what you wanted from them. I thought this connection that you had with this person, I feel like they thought they knew what the perimeters were. But now that they're feeling more for you and wanting more from you, they're feeling like, you know, there is that internal struggle within them to just hold back. You know, they're holding back how they truly feel about you because they're not sure that you feel the same way. You know, that internal struggle. And like I said, with that seven of Wands, they're holding their ground. They're not going anywhere, but they're not moving forward either. You know, I feel like they know what they want. I feel like they always knew what they want. They don't know what you want. I mean, this person wants to be with you. You know, they want to move forward. They want more from this. You know, they want to be with you. They want to share things with you. But like I said, I feel like they're in this place where it's almost like they know what they want to say. They just don't know how to say it. I mean, they think about you all the time. That's not changing. They don't want to walk away from this. They don't want to lose you. So, you know, only thinking about you, I mean, we have the Lovers card. There's a very strong connection here. But what seems to be going on is a little miscommunication. You know, it's a huge misunderstanding that seems to be going on here. They're not pushing you away. They're keeping their distance because they don't want to get hurt. And they felt like you didn't want to move forward. And they don't want to push it on you. That's one of the troubles with dating a Gemini. And I mean, I've been with a Gemini for 13 years. And my best friend is a Gemini since we were 4. The problem with Gemini is sometimes because of the fact that you don't always know what you want, it makes it very hard for people that want to be with you to know what you want. You know, Geminis can be very back and forth sometimes. And sometimes it is hard to read between the lines. And I feel like this person has been getting better at it, but I feel like they're still not there yet. So instead of pushing anything on you, it's almost like I feel like you're at the point where you want something more from them as well, but it's like you want them to come to you, but they're not coming to you because they think you're happy with what it is. They think you're happy with status quo. They're just happy to be with you. Simply, as simple as possible, I can put that. They're happy being with you, and they'll take you any way they can get you. You know, and I feel like I said, it's a huge misunderstanding. I feel like they want more from this. You want more from this. But it's like they're both standing your ground. And I feel like that awkwardness that we share when it comes to the passionate side of this, like I said, I feel like the passion seemed to have fizzled out a little bit because I feel like it's more, like I said, more of a friendship than a relationship at this point. But there's a reason they seem distant. That's what I'm getting across here. The reason why is because they want more, but they don't want to force that. They don't want to push it. They don't want to lose the good thing they have by screwing it up by wanting too much. And they do want you. But like I said, they'd rather just keep going the way they're going and have you confirm that you want something more. The funny thing is the lack of communication on this subject is what's really got you into this mess. I feel like I said, I feel like you both know what you want. Your intuition is telling you both the same thing. but I feel like you're both half listening. You know, they're not going anywhere, but you're not moving forward in the same time. I mean, like I said, this person isn't going anywhere. But this relationship is kind of in a standstill right now, a little bit stagnant energy. Like I said, feeling more like friends than feeling more like you're in a friendship than a relationship. But I feel like that's one of the best things that you have going for you. I feel like there is a strong friendship undertone here, but there's definitely something more, and I feel like there's a lot more to come for you. I just feel like we need to open up the communication. You know, and I feel like if we do that, which I do see this happening, I do see it moving forward, I feel like it's time to be honest with each other. And you'll be very shocked to see what this honesty will bring. You know, I feel like it's time to be honest with each other. It's time to nurture this connection. You know, this person, they got your back. I mean, this is that ride or die person. I mean, we have that Emperor, very protective energy. They're very protective of you. But they're so protective of you that, like I said, they're not trying to push anything on you. I feel like there comes a point in every relationship where it's time to move forward. You know, it's time to take this shit to the next level. But there's also, when that time comes, there's also some hesitance on both sides because we don't know where the other person stands. It's a very awkward place to be in, but it does happen. It's very common. You know, but it's time to step up, tell the truth. You know, on both sides. This is not just on you or just on them. I mean, it's on both sides. I feel like we need to open up the communication about the elephant in the room, because I feel like we can talk about everything else, but the one thing we need to talk about, that needs to come out. You know, we got to nurture this connection. Like I said with that Lover's card, there's a very strong soulmate connection here, and I feel like it'd be a shame to ignore this any further. I feel like it's causing you some distress. It's causing them distress. I feel like opening up, nurturing this connection, being honest. You know, I feel like I said, you know, I see a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, getting what you want. Like I said, this person wants to take the next step. I feel like you want the next step. And I feel like the only thing that's holding you back is that lack of communication on what you really both want. You know, we have a strong bond with this person, a strong connection. I just feel like a very back and forth energy. It's like, I feel like there's been times when you want it more. And there's times when they want it more, and sometimes they don't always sync up. And I feel like that may cause some, you know, sometimes when, like, for instance, if, you know, you're with someone and they want more from you, but they don't say it because it feels like you're not on the same page. And then they kind of back off and say, okay, well, let it sit for now. But then you start kind of being like, okay, well, I want more from this. And then they seem a little distant. You know, the time was never really right, but I feel like the time is right now. You know, this person's got a lot of love for you. They got a lot more love to give to you. You know, you have a great bond with this person. You know, sometimes we get stuck in this. It generally happens when we have a friendship with someone. We get stuck in this area where, you know, you don't want to lose a person, but you also don't want to give up any of the ground you've already taken. So you get to a very, like I said, standing your ground type energy, which can be confusing for your partner, because it's almost like, okay, we've gotten to this point, we fought, we clawed, we you know, we had that passion, everything got us to this point, but where do we go from here? And that's the distance that I feel between you two right now, but it's bridging this distance is going to be very easy. All we got to do is nurture the connection, trust how we feel about each other, and be honest. And open up the communication about what we want, where we see it going. You know, I feel like you'll be very surprised to know how this person truly feels about you. You know, they haven't lost any passion for you. They haven't lost any love for you. If not anything else, I feel like it's all increased. But it's got to a point when they don't know what to do with. They don't know how to take that next step. And I feel like it's something that you need to do together. You know, with this person, we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You know, there's, like I said, there seems like there is a distance between the two of you, but there's some distance, but we're not gaining distance. You know what I mean? Like you're not getting farther apart. It just seems like you're continuously parallel in the same position. You just keep moving forward, but we got to bridge that gap. Because you both want something more from this. You know, honesty begots enemy. No, honesty begets honesty. Anyway, when you give honesty, you get honesty in this type of connection. And that's what I see that's going to help you move forward. Being honest will get honesty. You know, it's a bit contagious in this situation. It doesn't always work that way, but here I do feel like that's what's going to help you move forward. You know, I feel like there's a lot more for the two of you moving forward, but like I said, I feel like there's some misunderstandings going on that needs to be clarified. But that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.